Everybody, we're descending into level 34.
I killed one guy on that level.
I told you!
Oh.
Don't! Okay, don't run into those glowy blocks.
Okay.
Okay. I won't do the thing
I'll
you
take
say.
your advice.
This is such nightclub music. Well, 90s nightclub music.
Were you... Did you go to many nightclubs in the 90s?
I did. A lot.
What was that like? Was that fun? You have good time?
No.
You have good time at the nightclub?
Lots of suds.
Suds. Oh yeah, you went on Suds night. You're not supposed to go on Suds night
What
if
do
you
you mean
don't
you're
like
not
Suds.
supposed to go?
Well,
it's open and there's a bunch of suds.
Well, do you like Suds or do you not like Suds?
I don't mind suds. It's just that when you have a room full of suds that's already really warm and you can't really hear much because this kind of music is going really loudly. I'm just saying. There's a lot of suds. Sud parties were actually a thing of the 70s and 80s, so I completely fucked that whole story up.
Are you sure? I thought Sud parties were still going on.
Have you ever seen The Party with Peter Sellers?
I thought that was a hilarious accident.
No, that was showing exactly what happens at most parties in 1979.
Peter Sellers accidentally fills a room with Suds?
Yeah. Well, I mean, and then people got wise and stopped inviting him, but...
Is that why he was dressed as an Indian man? Was this so he could get to the party and not get thrown out?
Yes, Max, The Party is a documentary about Peter Sellers crashing parties and constantly filling them with suds.
As an Indian man.
It just happened to have really good editing.
The Party was robbed for a Best Editing Oscar.
I think most comedies probably are.
Yeah, comedy is,
You really need to rely on your editing.
Your editing is important in, comedy.
Comedy. Oh, man.
We're only 3 minutes in.
I know.
I was gonna say, well, yeah, and then you could cut me off, and then it would be funny. It would be a comedy bit like Tim and Eric.
What, like I keep doing to you? Like I've done like at least 5 separate times to you?
I thought those were accidents.
No way, man. I keep intentionally cutting you off. Because it makes me laugh.
Well, at least...
Fucking Orange Cubert!
At least somebody's laughing.
Enforcer peril.
Bah, bah. Shoot the TV. Kill the seeing eye of the idiot box. Ugh.
Okay. Alright. We're on this, we're both stuck on the same level. Whoa.
Wave 36 of Robotron 64. Infamous.
So what happens when you get to wave 64?
I don't know.
Does the game, like, freak out?
Freak out.
Freak out! No.
So freak? Say chic. Freak out! Aw, freak out! You got to the 64th
Land.
level. Freak out!
Just
Now
overtook
you're
you.
going to- Uh-oh. Now
you
die.
die.
This game is very... What's the word?
Good.
I was gonna say, arrogant.
I think it's just being fun. I'm gonna take your jokes and interpret them literally. Die, robotic scum. We're robots?
No, they're robots. Wait,
But it keeps telling us we're gonna die.
wait, maybe those are what the character is saying? Maybe you were saying now you die.
What does Robotron mean?
It's a...
Are we Robotron? Because that would make us a robot.
No, you're not Robotron.
you sure?
I think the...
Because it just called us robotic scum.
No, you called them robotic scum.
But how are we supposed to differentiate what the title of the level is if it's us talking? Now it's them!
Grunts are them! Right? So now...
What now? Shut up! I don't like you.
Maybe it's a quip. Maybe your character said, ugh, here we are, grunts are us.
What? Why is he saying now you die? Is he talking to the grunts?
Yes.
Okay, so let me just...
It doesn't seem that complicated.
It's pretty fucking complicated. Go!
Alright, we got this. Level 36 will not defeat me. Fucking hell! You know what? That exact death animation is the inspiration for the death animations in The Last of Us.
Really?
Yeah.
Is that real? Is that an actual anecdote one of the developers said?
It's very similar. If you get killed by a runner in that game, they will just punch you in the head until you die.
Oh, the Weebles!
The Last of Us is an excellent game.
You keep telling me that, and I keep telling you, shut up.
Get the Weeble.
I'm trying. What are these things?
They're Weebles, damn it.
It's somehow not helping.
Can this game be paused? Okay. Oh, passwords. Perfect.
Oh, we should definitely write it down so that when we continue, because there's no way in hell we are going to sit through the whole game.
You can't stop.
Well, that's just our pride. That's not our bodies yet. Our bodies have the final say. When our spongy, bruised bodies say enough, we will stop. Whether we want to or not.
But not before then. Was there just one very fast one that just zipped by?
Yeah.
So if someone was going for, like, I don't know, if some crazy person was going for a perfect run of Robotron and that went by and they'd be like, and they'd have to start over from the beginning.
72, I beat your last score by 1. Suck it. Welcome to the beam maze. Oh, God. This is getting real serious now. Oh, God, the Mega Brains. I thought that was a boss, but it's actually a guy. Ah, evil human. Ah, worms. Ah. Oh, my God. So, those purple guys unleash those dudes. No. Oh, triple power!
So Robotron was the original twin-stick shooter, I think. I don't know, I haven't looked it up.
The game just kind of just told you to shut up there, didn't it? Okay, so I can clearly see how these beams are going to fuck me over at some point.
Uh-huh.
They are going to reappear.
Plant your feet, move less.
No, fuck you. We're against each other.
Electric death.
Jesus.
It's the loudest sound effect in the game.
I know. And I don't know what it signifies.
I think it's all the beams turning on at once. And it plays the same sound 4 times and it just like overloads. You ever played Tetrasphere?
I haven't played many Tetrises.
This was a 3D Tetris on a sphere game. And it was pretty good. It was on the N64, it was an exclusive, it was exclusive. It had great music, like a kick-ass soundtrack, and it was a fun puzzle game. And it reminds me of this game a little bit, because it was around the time that they were trying to do new things in 3D, but they were still making up a lot of the rules as they went, and everything was techno and neon, and yeah, it's a good game. You should try it.
Pathetic worm! What did it come out for?
N64.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So it was basically like the household... Oh, my... Oh, Tetris game for the 64?
Kind of. There was also a regular Tetris game that was
I hit
good.
the beam!
And I'm glad you brought up the N64 Tetris, the next Tetris, because there's a pretty funny message hidden in the code of that game that's one of the programmers saying, like, everything he really thinks about all of his coworkers.
That's great.
It's pretty good. Carry that anecdote in your hip pocket, folks. The developer of the next Tetris for the N64 called his coworkers pieces of shit in the code.
If I'm not mistaken, though, here's what I've gathered so far from nearly 26 years of social cues. Anecdotes are things that you typically use in social situations where you don't really know the other people that well. Right?
Okay, sure. I can get behind
It's like
that.
icebreakers, sort of.
Yeah.
So, what kind of social situation would you be in where you're surrounded by people you don't know, where you would feel comfortable starting a sentence with, the next Tetris?
Tetris convention.
Yeah, but that's like a give me. Don't.
That's a give me? That's a give me!
What?
That's the least casual
Way
way
to say
say that. That's a give me. That's a give it to me.
That's a give it to me. Give it to me. Double fisted. Catch us on the next episode of this. Apparently, this series that was not going to be a series. It was just going to be us sitting down to play Robotron 64 for like 15 minutes.
Let's play 10 minutes of Robotron and no more. Well, we can't stop.
We literally just came to that conclusion. Like, yeah, we could do a little bit of Robotron 64. It won't take much time. It'd be fun. Now we're in it. We are in it to win it. We can't stop.
I'm doing pretty well again.
This is indicative of how great this game is.